snuggle up in bed with a good book. Today we are reading Corduroy's Best Halloween Ever. It was almost Halloween. Corduroy and his friends were getting ready. They went to pick out a pumpkin for Corduroy's Halloween party. There was so much to do before the party. Corduroy raked leaves. Rabbit, Puppy, and Mouse tried to help, but jumping in the leaf piles was much more fun. Corduroy and his friends helped Miss Pig decorate her store windows. She thanked them with a hot, delicious pumpkin pie. Yum! Back at Corduroy's house, they all started talking about their costumes for Halloween. "I'm going to be a pumpkin," said Mouse. "I'm going to be a lion," said Rabbit, "the king of the jungle." "My costume is secret," said Puppy. "It's really great. I want you all to be surprised." Corduroy was worried. He didn't have an idea for a costume yet. What would he wear for Halloween? There's them all thinking of their costumes. Later, while Corduroy was shopping for his party, he spotted a whole bunch of costumes. Finding a costume would be easy with all of these choices. There he is shopping and looking at all the masks. Corduroy tried on the lion costume. Roar! He looked ferocious, but then he remembered that Rabbit was dressing up as a lion. He tried on the pumpkin costume. It fit perfectly. But didn't Mouse say he was going as a pumpkin? "I know," thought Corduroy. "I will be a scary witch with a pointy hat." But then he remembered something. His friend Dolly wanted to dress up as a witch. Then he saw the perfect thing, a dinosaur mask. "Wow," thought Corduroy, "I can make a great costume to go with this mask." And there's him as a lion, a pumpkin, a witch, and with the dinosaur mask. Have you guys ever made a costume for Halloween instead of buying one? I have. It was pretty fun. So Corduroy went home to work on his costume. He found an old pair of green pajamas and some scraps of fabric. He cut, he glued, he even sewed. Finally, he was finished. So there's him working on his costume. And then there's the dinosaur. I think he did a pretty good job. Halloween night finally came. Corduroy was so excited for his party. The doorbell rang. Who could it be? The party wasn't supposed to start for another hour. Corduroy opened the door. Puppy looked very sad. "Corduroy, I had the best costume and it fell apart. It's all in pieces. What should I do?" So there's Corduroy getting ready for the party. And there is Puppy with his costume all in pieces. What do you think they're going to do? Do you think they're going to fix it? Corduroy thought about it. He loved his costume, but Puppy was so sad. And Corduroy knew that friends were more important than costumes. So it sounds like Corduroy might be selfless and put his friends before his costumes. "It's okay, Puppy. I have a costume you can wear." "Really?" said Puppy. But Corduroy, what will you wear? Don't worry, I have an idea, said Corduroy. But he didn't really. What would he wear? So there's Corduroy giving his costume to Puppy. Corduroy thought and thought. He thought all through the party. It was a really fun party too. They bobbed for apples and carved jack-o'-lanterns and ate cookies and punch. And Puppy's wearing the dinosaur costume. They even danced the monster mash. It was almost time to go trick-or-treating, and Corduroy still didn't have a costume. You guys have any predictions on what he might do? Well, let's keep reading and find out. Suddenly, he did have an idea. He carefully moved everything off of the table. He held up the tablecloth. Perfect, thought Corduroy. What do you think he's going to be with a tablecloth? He cut holes for eyes and a mouth. He looked at the punch and chocolate stains all over the tablecloth. I am a ghost who just came from a Halloween party, said Corduroy. All his friends laughed. It was a great costume. Let's go trick or treat. So there's Corduroy with the tablecloth. And all his friends are dressed up. They look like they're having a pretty good time. Everybody loved Corduroy's costume. What a creative idea, they said. Corduroy felt proud, and Puppy loved his dinosaur costume. Everyone was happy. Oh, I didn't show you guys the picture. There's them trick-or-treating and walking up to another house. It was the best Halloween ever. That was the end of Corduroy's best Halloween ever. Thanks for reading with me.